Howdy, Mojave D here. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another episode of a blind playthrough. First time, 70, almost 2-year-old man playing Fallout New Vegas. I'm tapped for today. I hear the room is spinning. Is to do our first DLC. Many of you in the comments have said that. I forget the name of it, Happy Hearts or Honest Hearts should be done first. So that is on tap for today. That's what I want to try to do. Now, let me get my big head out of here because there is some housekeeping that needs to be done first. Hey, flash, house flash, like your pistol flash. So, as you can see, I am carrying 386 pounds. So that stuff needs to be dealt with. I'm going to sell most of it. And also, and I'll do that off camera, the quest, I believe, is to find the Happy Trails Caravan Master, Happy Trails Expedition. I believe, from what you told me, that will get me into Happy Hearts. And the reason, or Honest Hearts, the reason I want to do that instead of anything else is because I don't want to do anything that gets me into a whole bunch of other side missions with involving factions. Now, Nellis needs to be discovered. Ranger Station Bravo needs to be discovered. And I believe, well, there were a couple more. Oh, we have a Mojave Drive-In. That is a side mission. Canyon Wreckage. None of these interest me. Vault 22 has to be discovered and done. None of these, oh, and then we've got a pawn shop. None of these interest me as much as this quest. So, since it is a caravan master, let's find Cass. You following me, Eddie? Yeah. I'll put some of, and I'll split the weight of this stuff between Cass and Eddie. Now, they normally hang out in this other bedroom over here or in the kitchen. Let's see. She's not in the kitchen. Neither is Arcade. The other bedroom is where I find them sometimes. Oh, this is the game room. We have a nice setup. Oh, there's Arcade. He was coming from. They never go into my bedroom, which is cool. Restroom. I don't want to disturb Cass if she's in the restroom. Where did she go? She's got to be in the kitchen. I'm so heavy. Arcade. Where did Cass go? Where's she at? Well, maybe we're taking Arcade. No, it's a caravan mission, so it makes sense to me. There she is. She wants to play pool. Hey, Cass.
Well, now, look what rolled in. What, you getting lonely out there?
I am so lonely. Looking to join up with you again. How about it?
Was reminded why I left this place soon as I walked in. Let's go.
Okay, so we got the Whiskey Rose perk, which means we get buffs from alcohol. So now, let's give her...
Let's deal.
Oh, she has a soft carbon. Cool. I'm going to... let's give her some heavy armor, and this will lighten me by 30 pounds. I've got Centurion armor. Oh, I've got to put this away. We can't be wearing this. Oh, I'm carrying it because I'm going to sell it. It's worth $800. They'll probably only give me half of that. Let's put... This will give her... Wow, this gives her a lot more protection, but it's Caesar. Let's give her this. It's neutral. There we go, honey. Now, I am going to...
Don't mind trailblazing as long as we got the ammo. And whiskey.
Oh, are these these are the snow globes that I've sold to them? This is where they put them? Cool. Alright, so I'm going to take care of the housekeeping stuff. I'm going to distribute this weight between Eddie and Cass. Rose of Sharon. Cass. And then we're going to go over to Gunrunner, sell it, and then I won't record all of that, it's just housekeeping. And then we'll get going with the finding the, what's he called? The Happy Trails? Find the Happy Trails Caravan. Oh, and I do need to take a trip to the medical center before that as well and get my innards cleaned out. It looks like we have a problem with radiation and whatnot, so I hit the medical clinic. We have 32, almost 32.7 in 32,698 XP. We need 35,700 to level up. I don't know how my endurance got to 9. Does that go up by itself? I know I didn't start with 9, but I like it. I mean, that's what I really like is the agility at 8. This is a really good one. If I was to start over again, I would start with 8. I did not start with 8. I don't know how I got there. There it is. Our skills, so when we do level up, we're about 2,000 away. 3,000. I'm trying to get repair up to 90 so that I can get the jury rigging. Speech is great, but I think all the points are going to go right here into repair. And then here's all of our perks. And the Brotherhood of Steel we are vilified with. Caesar is neutral. I'm enjoying not being attacked every 15 minutes by legionnaires. Followers of the Apocalypse, we are liked. Freeside, we are accepted. Goodsprings idolized. Cons like us. NCR likes us. Novak idolizes us. I don't care about the powder gangers hating us. The strip is neutral. So that is our status. So I will take care of the housekeeping part, selling all this stuff. Oh, one of the things I want to sell, because you're going to see a big jump in my money. I'm at 18,000. But I bought a weapon for about 8,000 that I decided I don't like. I mean, probably I'm selling this. Probably because I don't have a lot of points in energy weapons. I am a gunslinger build. So this sucker, no, it wasn't that. This sucker cost me $8,800. They'll probably only give me like $44 for it. If I'm gonna sell it, I was disappointed with it. So that'll get me at least $4,000 for that. All right, I think that covers all the housekeeping stuff. Next time you see me, we will be on our way to find the Happy Trails Caravan Master. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it so much. You guys make it so much more fun. And than just playing it all by my lonesome. So take a break, smoke them if you got them, and we'll see you in it'll be about probably 10 minutes real life. All right, welcome back. Been about 10 minutes. I made some money. We fast traveled to H&H Tool Factory. Man, I cleaned out 3 different vendors. We have $31,097 and $197, and what we had 18, so pretty cool. And I think I discovered this by running by it. I can't remember ever going into it. Maybe we can buy some stuff. Ooh. Apparently not. Terminal. I have not been in here. HR email 2020. Oh my gosh. From Cindy Lou. Effective immediately, the following company policies. All cameras are fitted. No more than 3 employees are permitted in break rooms at one time. In accordance with the wishes of management, all bathrooms have been sealed off and walled over. Well, if they're all robots, employees are requested to attend to all waste disposal needs before or after work hours. If you have any questions, this was in 2020. Okay, we have another one in 2022, so 2 years later. From Cindy Lou. Hello again, everybody. It's been 2 whole years. I hope y'all did well. Happy birthday twice. Mr. H. Has requested that the following rules to be added to the H&H Tool employee policy. Please note that these rules are effective immediately. Employees will conduct all spoken language business in English. Yes, this includes dealing with international clients. Rooftop access is strictly prohibited. All employees must submit to random DNA screenings to isolate the traitor gene. What year was this in? 2022. 2023, a year later, Cindy Lou says, hello, fellow H&H employees. Mr. H has asked me to pass on the details of our new security system. I've got hiccups. This is very important, so please read it and confirm via email that you understand the procedure. 1. Automated heavy turrets have been installed in both cubicle areas. Catwalk and outside Mr. H's office. You must have your ID pass on you at all times, or the turrets will open fire. And we certainly don't want that, do we? Remember, no sudden movements until you hear the click. That means the turret has recognized your ID signature and you're safe to pass. Employees must submit at least one of the following on the first payday of each month. 1 vial of blood, 20 nail clippings, toenail or fingernail is fine, but not a mix of both.
one lock of hair for 5 square centimeter skin sample. These samples will be retained for monitoring purposes. Number 3, any employee seen to be cohabitating, colluding, or cogitating with any of the following groups will be terminated immediately. Foreigners, masons, carpenters, tragic players, illegal aliens, extraterrestrials, or the Flemish. 4. If you see Mr. H in the halls, do not make eye contact. Make eye contact with Mr. H. Making eye contact with Mr. H will be seen as an attempt to steal his thought energy and will be grounds for immediate dismissal. Mr. H is a nutcase. House? Yes, even if Mr. H is wearing his special hat. Thank you all for your patience and with our little reorganization. Now, get out there and make the best gosh darn tools in the West. That was 2023. Access Hidden Network Drive. Journal entry. Let me check real quick with our status with Mr. House. Did I walk into? I don't know if that was a booby trap. It didn't do any damage to me. Or if it was if the terminal exploded. These are all worth $5. These are worth 15, so they're worth, everything in here is worth $5 a piece. Everything in here is worth $5 a piece. Proceeding very slowly. These are worth $20. I don't get that much when I actually sell them. I mean, I don't think. No, I do. I think this kind of stuff. Maybe I come back here later. Spoon. Oh no, fancy snails. All this stuff is worth $5. No value. No value. voices, didn't you? Did that say something about Mr. House? The whole purpose of doing this was not to get myself crossways with factions. Neutral. He's still neutral. I don't know what that said. It flashed up there so quick. Oh, look at all the mines. Look at all the mines. Look at them all. Five mines just sitting right there. I'm gonna pause this. I need to look at the video, at my own video, and see what that said. If we're crossing Mr. House right now, I don't want to do this right now. Let me look at the video. I got my own video. Okay, we're good. It just said I got credit for a sneak attack on crazy Mr. Handy. Okay, question. Can I disarm these quickly enough? What's so important in this room? Can I? What is so important in this room? What is so important in this room? We'll just go around left to right. I better be looking at the floor. Cabinets are all empty. Desk is empty. Whiskey bottle is empty. Email from 2020. Seen delete. All cameras are forbidden. More than 3 employees. So this is the same stuff. That we already read. There has to be something in this room. Or, I mean, somebody's already... Well, how could anybody else get in here without setting off those traps? A rigged shotgun. I mean, I don't see 20 gauge rounds at it. Wouldn't suppose soft. Robotic units. I mean, taking them out so easy. Let's eat some of this stuff and lighten my load. Totally unexpected. I was just going to go find that caravan master. Here, Cash, you gotta help me out.
Let's distribute the weight.
Put some stuff on her, that's all. I won't record that part. This is interesting, huh? Okay, let us continue checking this place out. What was it called? H&H? Pay attention. Booby traps everywhere. Activate. Save emails. Nothing in this office. I hear one. Oh crap, I've only got one round of ammo left. I'm shooting hollow points. We've got a couple more. We've got, let's see. CD Lou, all cameras. See what Jack Maynard has to say. Have you seen these new HR rules? What the hell is going on here? I swear if this place didn't have great benefits, I'd be out of here. Jenny says, hey sexy, I just fed Alan a line about having to play the Loch Ness Monster in a play this weekend, so I'm free Friday night. Want to bring the stovepipe and the souvenir moon rocks? And then Alan says, Jenny said your brother might know something about these Robco guys that are kicking our asses on the trading floor. You heard anything, Alan? Alan signs off. The wife's away this weekend and Jenny's busy. Why don't you bring over the rubber sheets, the souvenir elephant foot trash can, and remind me what I've been missing? Okay, Alan. This one's from 5/20/2022.
from Singaloo. Yeah, we've read this. And I imagine we've read this. Yeah. Okay. Little office hanky-panky going on. Hanky-panky. Just gonna go all the way down here. So I think got another office on the end. It's gonna be probably more of the same, a whole bunch of nothing. What I don't understand is why that one room was completely cleaned out. Hey, Cass, kneeling down over there. Was completely cleaned out. And then they put 5 landmines around it. We're gonna have to eventually get upstairs. Boy, that's a trap if ever I saw one. Look at that. Frickin' I-beam trap. How do we disarm that? That's gonna swing out and smack me. Or not. It should be it looks like a trap. Does it? That would just come in and ram you? This was the room. This was the room. You guys don't have to bump into it. Oh, great. Ran some polluted water. Extinguishers. Right! Man. Let's get something to get rid of some of this radiation. my finger back. Eddie's not giving me any heads up. No red lines. That's Mr. House's office in the back. No doubt. His old office, tripwire. Did I know I did. See it. I can see this one. Mr. House's old office from what, 2020? He had a 357 Magnum at one time. Rigged shotgun. Lucky 38 VIP key. Just as a wild, wait a minute, yeah, 0 of 9. So much for my wild guessing. All right, let's get a, well, we know that, no, that's good actually. We know none of those letters are in it. That's actually excellent to know that. So no DEDICATs. Start at the top. This has an I in it, so it's out. Secretive has a C in it, so it's out. Obtaining has an I in it, so it's out. Destroy has an E in it, so it's out. 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 Out, out. Covered has E's and C's in it, and D's. It's out. Terrified is out. Wasteland has an A and an E, and then a D. Histories has it can't be any of these. Any of these. All of these words have some of the letters in dedicated
And that means none of these letters are usable. So am I supposed to like do these bracket things? Am I missing something? It has to be something in here. I don't know how to do this. Okay. I mean, let's try it, but C09. So it's not a word. I've never done one of these things. What's the word? So I don't think somebody's been here. Took everything out of the safe. I'm gonna guess Mr. House came in here, took all his stuff out. And booby-trapped the place. I'm going to guess Mr. House did all of this. He took out all the stuff he wanted before he moved to Stratosphere. I'm going to try this again, but I'm going to take a break. I'll be back. Oh, I did it. It only took me like 10 minutes. This is 2061. As the years roll along, I find myself missing Father's advice. Who's this from? The title is Building the Things You Need to Build a Better Tomorrow. I wonder if he would be proud of the decisions I've made, but no, such second guessing does me no good. I won't be weighed down by the past, and I won't waste energy on ancient family history, especially when that history isn't really family at all. Who wrote this? 2062. Beginning to mistrust Henderson. I think he's conspiring with my bastard half-brother to seize the company. I built this company, damn it. I won't be ousted by some Johnny-come-lately fancy college man with his robots and his degrees while working in the house. I've asked Cindy Lou to keep an eye on him, to monitor his email for suspicious activity. 2077, quite a jump in years. All turned against us, haven't they? Cindy Lou is right. I've had no choice. God forgive me for what I've done. All my employees, all those people I thought loyal friends. Was I wrong? Am I crazy? I've scattered this journal across all the terminals in the office just in case. They won't take me without a fight. As soon as I finish this entry, I'm activating the security system. If you're reading this and you're American, God bless the USA. If you're reading this and you're my brother, see you in hell. Alexander House. Lucky 38, Executive Override. It's going to do something. Start it. Executive override starting, and it doesn't do anything. Have to be back. Not sure what to make of all of that.
We're hunting shitheads.
I heard a voice. Did you hear a voice? I
heard a voice. Turrets have been installed in both cubicle areas. Read all of that. I heard a voice. Am I just hearing things? I heard a voice back here. It's right about here. Or was it Cass? I think it was Cass. Cass was whispering something to me. Good jobs. I forgot. Search Mr. Andy. It's worth 85. Andy got blown up pretty bad. I think we're done. Cass, you almost gave me a heart attack. Look at her. You almost gave me a heart attack. Well, I think we've cleared this and we can get on with what the mission for the day was supposed to be about. What a great little sidetrack, though. All right, I need a break. I know you guys had a break. Well, you didn't really. I mean, it took me 15 minutes or so to hack that thing. So I'm gonna take a quick break. I think what I'll do. Well, how far do we have to go to get to our destination? It's not far. Oof. And he actually needs to sleep. I think we need to. Let's go to Goodsprings and put him down. We can fast travel right back here. And just because, you know, for nostalgic reasons, just pure nostalgia. I miss my home. I miss old Goodsprings, man. This was my home for 4 episodes, baby. 4 episodes I spent here trying to figure out the buttons. And what are you doing here, Victor? You're supposed to be at the Lucky 38. It seems the robot's intelligence is offline. What? Let's get some rest. Now I'm gonna go take a break, and I'll be right back. We'll fast travel back there and head on out. Right, I'm refreshed. I sold all that stuff to Chet in Goodsprings, and let Doc cure my radiation problem. So let's get on with the main objective here, which is that way, north. Those mountains. I think those are the White Mountains. Oh, I can't remember. But that right there is the pass to Utah through there in real life. Oh, we got a red.
Staying low.
We had a red. That'll help me with the level up. And that is a great drive. Man, that is a drive you should take. I'm telling you right now. They must be way in the hell out there. Can't see them out where the smoke is. Not moving, they're just standing there like they're standing guard. A great drive right through this pass in the mountains. Oh my gosh, it is just breathtaking. There's several breathtaking opportunities there. Have your breath taken away. There, right there. Pot shot at them. They're red, so they're game. Come on in about 50 more yards, see if we can. Yeah, that is just a fantastic drive through the mountains there, and then dropping down into Utah. Jackals. That's the dude I blew away. Man, he went flying, didn't he? Locked? I've never seen a locked medkit. Oops, dang, that's my last one. For a medkit? I'm not gonna try. Not for a med kit. This is my last bobby pin. Chet didn't have any. I was looking to buy some. And none of the other merchants I went to earlier had any. actually eaten those in real life. It's a funny story, but I won't tell it now. I've told it several times before. I don't know where the dude flew to. Basically, it was, well, I'll tell it real quick. I'll tell the short version of it is we were at the Grand Canyon. Where'd that guy go that went flying? That I hit? I mean, he went flying. He was right here. I can't find his body. And I got the bright idea, because I was training. I was still, oh, here he is. I don't want that. I don't want any of this. I'll take this, just in case we can combine it. And wow, how am I going to get those mountains? I can't get over those mountains. Hear the wind blowing in the power lines. I want to check and see if any of these buildings are open. Why? I don't need to be looting that stuff. I don't. Anyway, I decided to run down the trail. I think it's the North Ridge Trail. Goes all the way down. You can hike the trails there. Gunfire for days. I mean, if you want to. Is that openable? Yeah. All right. Here, Eddie. Carry this useless stuff. It's not worth it. A couple of bucks. When I first started this, man, every dollar, I wanted every dollar. I needed everything. We're supposed to go this way. There's no way in here. Anyway, so it's actually in the Grand Canyon for a summer job. College. Oh my gosh. What a great summer job, huh?
Keeping quiet.
Keeping quiet. What a great place to work for some summer job. Anyway, I wanted to stay in shit. Got a cave. I'm not seeing any red. I'm supposed to go in a cave. The sun is killing me. Hollowed out rock, empty. Anyway, it's like 3 point some odd miles. I can't remember, down to the river, down to the Northern Passage. What? Nellis. It might have been like 3.5 miles round trip, like a mile and a half down, mile and a half back up, something like that. Anyway, running down was fine because it's downhill. Coming back up, and now I didn't bring anything to drink. I didn't bring, because it was short. If it was a mile and a half down, mile and a half up, I'll be fine. But I wasn't. I got dehydrated, so I took out my pocket knife. Open. Let me finish my story first. And I just cut off some of those blossoms on the top of the barrel cactus, and I cut it open, and it worked. it hydrated me. I got a second wind. I could not run all the way up. It was too steep. I had to stop and walk a lot, you know. I mean, running down, I didn't stop. I was able to run all the way down. And it's a very, very curvy path down there. You can ride burros. You can hire burros, and they'll put you on the back of a burro, and you can ride down there. Anyway, this is way back. This is in the 1970s. And so I'm running back up. I could only run for a little bit and stop, run, stop. Anyway, so I'm stuck on those cactus. But what I didn't realize was on the inside of those things are little micro, hair thin, prickly cactus things. You can't see them. They're thinner than your hair. They're almost invisible, and they're barbed. So I got them all over the insides of my lips and on my tongue. It took my girlfriend 3 days to pull all of those out of my mouth with her tweezers. My mouth was swollen up. I looked like Daffy Duck. Whoa! Well, they're friendly. Stand up, Cass. And he's right there in the midst of them. Who's the boss? Jed Masterson. You're the guy we're supposed to talk to, I think.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type. Hang on. Ain't you the one that wiped out the Crimson Caravan's Vegas branch not too long ago? Ought to thank you for that. Knocking McLafferty out of the running gives Happy Trails a market to expand into.
Welcome. Okay, let's do it. So, what? Did he offer me a job? I didn't hear him offer me a job. Well, tell me about Happy Trails Caravan Company.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
Did he offer me a job? That would have been on the broadcast that he sent out, like on the Pit Boy, but I have the sound, I have all of that turned off, because the music, everything, all the music and stuff is copyrighted. Why can't you get to Salt Lake Barter? It sounds like Happy Trails isn't the best in the best financial shape. What am I doing? What am I bartering? What can you tell me about New Canaan? Why can't you get to Salt Lake City?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80 or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off.
Same old story.
Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
Yeah, back there at the H&H Metalworks place or whatever that was, we learned a lot about Mr. House back before the nuclear bombs, and we gather from all those emails and messages and whatnot that they were that he had, you know, done his mathematical, scientific, genius brain. He had calculated a nuclear war, and so then what we saw there was all of his preparations for that. But we also got a tip as to what kind of a boss he would be, and it's not nice. So House is not a good option to run the strip and have people under robot security control, in my opinion. And Caesar, the Caesar Legion, you know, you get safety and security, but at the cost of what? Slavery. You become a slave. You know, you either assimilate with Rome or die, or become a slave. That's what assimilation amounts to with them. So you trade safety and security for slavery. So the NCR is still the best I mean, I brought that up because he just said the same old story about NCR being spread too thin and not having good leadership. And I'm not saying NCR is a good choice. None of them are good, man. But NCR, the hope would be that the people would wise up and vote out whoever is the incompetence that is in charge and get a leader in there, get somebody with leadership ability somewhere down the road. So I still think the NCR is the best one. What can you tell me about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
So we're headed into Utah. Do you know anything about their religion?
I ain't a praying man myself.
I am.
They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen, too.
Fine religious. You don't know what happened to their mission? What's this barter thing all about? Did he... You don't know what happened to their mission, then?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
The New Canaanites, the old Canaanites, the original Canaanites got wiped off the face of the earth. Barter had some other questions. Barter, I don't know what this is all about. It sounds like Happy Trails isn't in the best financial shape.
You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble.
Okay, I had some other questions.
Shoot.
Bang. Okay, let's do it. What am I doing? Zion, here we come. Tell me more about the job.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Well, who is, you know who? And why shouldn't I talk about it?
Just don't. It makes the New Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the Burn Man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
Well, I understand this caravan is headed to Zion. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the New Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the New Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like now?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Well, what the heck are you going in there for, man? Degenerate tribes, warlords, how dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
Me neither. Degenerate tribes, you say?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral.
Feral?
Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them.
Interesting.
The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Well, tell me about the Raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
So with all of that, you still want to try to run goods through there. Dude, what are you thinking? I had some other questions.
Shoot.
We're all ready to get going, I guess. How about a game of caravan? That's all for now, but I'll be back. Well, we're ready to get going.
I bet you are. But we only got room for one more on this expedition. You'll have to leave your friends behind.
Oh, no. You dirty rats. How about a game of caravan? The only choices are that's all for now, but I'll be back. Or how about a game of caravan? Come on. Well, we're ready to get going.
I bet you are. But we only got room for one more on this expedition. You'll have to leave your friends behind.
Both of them? Well, that's all for now, but I'll be back.
Yeah, reckon you will.
They say the Legion's bringing in veterans from out in Arizona. They must be getting ready to attack.
I gotta dismiss these guys. Well, I don't have a choice. I could have them wait here. Would that solve it? Cass, honey, I'm so sorry. You got anything on
Let's see what you got. All right.
Okay, now can we go?
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road? Hang on. Ain't you the one that wiped out the Crimson Caravan's Vegas branch not too long ago? Ought to thank you for that. Knocking McLafferty out of the running gives Happy Trails a market to expand into.
Wait a second.
I bet you are. But we only got room for one more on this expedition. You'll have to leave your friends. Yeah,
That's all.
reckon you will.
So I have to dismiss him completely. Wow. Alright. Protocol return to base. Protocol end. Companion return. Continue to return. I guess return. Okay. Back to the lucky 38.
Careful where you flash that chip of yours. Not sure what kind of caps it's worth, but it's a tempting target.
I had some other questions.
Ask him then.
us to part ways, just temporarily.
If you're sure. Your loss.
I agree. I'd like you to go back to the Lucky 38 for now.
All right. Don't be long. Robots there give me the creeps.
All right, baby. Well, before I talk to him, can we talk to these people?
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
You got that right. What are you doing here?
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93.
I know where it is.
Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
So, is it possible to get one of these as my follower? What was that like to grow up in New Reno?
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
Well, good for you. How about Caliente? Tell me about that.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure.
What?
When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
Were the 80s a gang or a tribe? What do you know about the white... The white legs keep coming up. What do you know about the white legs?
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the Whitelegs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps.
My goodness.
Eventually, the Whitelegs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
Were the 80s... The 80s were a good decade. Were the 80s a gang or a tribe?
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
So they're fast. Well, goodbye.
Catch you another time, then.
What's your story, sir? Ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am.
Looks like the war's ratcheting up. I hear the NCR's bringing in elite troops.
So she's not named. She's a guard. Stella is named. Can I get... And this one's a guard. He's not named.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance.
Oh, is that where we're going? Cool! Who am I? Oh, this one's name. Hey, Ricky.
You looking for trouble, bud?
Oh, God.
I got plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me.
Dude, I could eat you for breakfast. You do anything around here besides talk too much?
You want to know what I do, bud?
Yeah.
Anything I fucking want.
Is that right?
I'm one of a kind.
Are you?
I've been places, see, and done things. Lots of them.
Like what?
And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, That's my nickname.
Oh, yeah?
Deadeye Ricky.
You just made
That's
that up.
my name.
You just made that up just now, didn't you? Deadeye, huh? How did you get that nickname? You just made it up on the spot, didn't you?
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that. But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
He just kind of makes things up as he goes. Death jaws, huh? Did you mean to say death claws?
No, you heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
You're saying that you killed a Brotherhood of Steel paladin?
What's it sound like I'm saying?
That's what it sounds
If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it.
Now he sounds like
I was
Kamala
walking
Harris.
along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
11mm? Oh, good. It's there. Too bad there's no such thing as 11mm. Shoot it to set up a submachine gun. Dude, you're living in daydreams.
There so is.
No, there isn't.
Or was it 9mm? Or 10? I don't know. Don't care. Said I was good at killing shit up. Never said I was good with numbers.
I see you're wearing a Pit Boy and Balsy medicine. Are you feeling all right, Barter? Looks like you're traveling light. Here we go. Looks like you're traveling light. Carry some items for me and I'll make it worth your while.
I travel light on purpose, okay? But if the price is right, I'll tell Jed I'm carrying less, so you can carry more. What's your offer?
The offer is I don't beat the crap out of you. This guy is all blow and no go. I'll give you 100 caps to make sure Jed lets me carry extra gear. Why would I give him 100 caps for that? Why would I do that? I'll give you 100 caps to make sure Jed lets me carry extra gear.
You got a deal. You're lucky he trusts me.
I see you wearing a Pit Boy and a vault suit.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a Pit Boy and a vault suit. So what?
What do you use the Pit Boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
Jed says it's got maps and shit. Did you notice I'm wearing a Pit Boy too? You think I'm a dipping down?
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Ricky. What's this? Your Pit Boy isn't working. The screen's locked up and the reboot button's missing. I don't think your Pit Boy works. I better tell Jed. I don't think your Pit Boy works. I'm gonna go tell Jed.
Go ahead. Your word against mine, fucko.
What?
See what happens.
Call me that again and see what happens. I'm convincing you're not. He'll believe me.
Hey, why you gotta go and be like that? Fuck! Look, This is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
What I want is for you to scram. This expedition doesn't need you. I got your number, that's all. Just wanted you to know. I got your number, that's all. Just wanted you to know.
Fine. Just keep it to yourself, all right? Don't be such a fucking jerk about it.
You keep saying that kind of stuff to me, boy. You're gonna be picking your head up at the end of the cave. Do you have any other special skills or abilities? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that vault suit?
Where the fuck you think?
I don't think
Vault
anything.
2-2. That's where I grew up.
I've heard some strange goings on at Vault 22. And you just confirmed them. You know any details?
I know everything. I know all about it. But I ain't about to tell the likes of you.
Oh, God.
I have a sworn vow of secrecy, or something like that, to the people I left behind.
You're lying. Vow of secrecy. You're lying. You've never been to Vault 22.
Well, yeah, okay. You caught me. I may have been exaggerating a little.
A little?
Truth is, I got this suit and the pit boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
You keep wanting me to ask if he has any other special abilities. All right, do you have any other special abilities?
Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah. I grew a third nut that glows in the dark.
I always had higher medicine. I could fix that for you. How about I turn that third nut out?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, what's it this time?
I just wanted to see if you got anything else to say.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh my gosh. What a crew. Well, she's good. I think the guards are probably sound. She's got a serious rifle. Wow, I want that. Dude, do you even have a weapon? Yeah, he's got one. Oh my God. What a motley crew, and I can't make any of them a follower. You know, it would be a really mean joke if the developers let this guy be a follower. Where's my man? Mr. Chet Masterson, man, buddy. You got problems.
Are you here to jar at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road? Hang on. Ain't you the one that wiped out the Crimson Caravan's Vegas branch not too long ago?
Yeah.
Ought to thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Knocking McLafferty out of the running gives Happy Trails a market to expand into.
All right, let's go. I'm ready.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit.
No.
I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
Oh, so that's why the conversation with him, paying him extra caps, let me carry more. Why the weight limit?
You ain't never been to Zion, have you?
No.
We'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slot canyons and high rough passes. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air.
I'm ready to go.
You sure about that this time? We ain't coming back for a while.
Let me take care of some things first. Well, what is the weight limit? I mean, am I good? Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
What happened? Fallout New Vegas. What's going on? Oh, it's DLC.
Honest hearts.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham.
That's the name.
Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
What? Achievement unlocked. Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks. But here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed.
We're missing
Who
a
cares
guard.
if we can't get back out the way we
Up
come?
ahead.
That's not a problem.
There's 2 guards up ahead. Hold on. Time out. Time out. Woo. All right. All right. That was great. So we're not supposed to say the name Joshua Graham. We're not supposed to talk about the Burning Man. Joshua Graham and the Burning Man are one and the same. He got they didn't tar and feather him, but they covered him in tar, pitch, lit him on fire, and threw him into the Grand Canyon. And some say he survived. All right, man. Smoke him if you got him. I need a break. Well, this is great, isn't it? Now, so what do we got? We've got roads, east, west, north, and I don't know if there's more to the map than this. We've got 2 guards, 3 caravanners or couriers, one of which is Flash O'Toole, and we have a caravan master. So there's 6 of us. We are a squad of 6. That is a formidable troop, at least down in the wastelands. It is. Local map. Quests. Follow Jed. I think this is a good place. What is my weight limit? 210. Oh, so oh, okay. Well, I was only carrying 83 pounds, and so it's back to 210. So now that we're out, I can't get rid of Motorhead's helmet. Watch, if I try to drop it, I'll press X. It says you cannot remove quest items from your inventory. So, got all my stuff. Let's get this up. Oh, I can't equip it. I can't put it in a slot. Oh, there we go. Let's put the submachine gun. I don't know what I have in 5 right now. Let's put it there. Because it's my hardest hitting weapon. Chopper's already equipped. The knife we picked up. I was carrying that gun. The riot gun. Okay. So those are my hardest hitting weapons are equipped. We have 33,000 experience, 463. We need to get to 35 to level up. From level 21. I think this is a good place to end the episode. Hey, number 22. Well, actually, we shouldn't count Ricky. I don't think I need to save. I think they did there's an auto save when we entered here, right? But just in case, we'll do it. And
Hold on now.
what? Did we just get into a fight? Hold on. I was going to say it's a good place to end the episode. And so that I can devote full attention to this and not get sidetracked like we got sidetracked with the H&H place. You know, I intended to just come straight here, but we got sidetracked with that. Whoever wrote Ricky and whoever portrays Ricky both did a great job. I mean, just great writing and great acting he did there, voice acting. Really nice. I'm gonna end the video here though, because I'm getting a little tired anyway, and probably not a good idea for me to continue. I want to go and start right here and devote a whole couple of hours to this. So thank you all for watching. This is just getting better and better. I appreciate everything that you do and the helpful tips in the comments. I do. And y'all take care, and we'll see you on the next one.